Are you wondering why they left you? You're surprised that it was when everything began to turn out well for you that they quit on you. Well, don't be. You know why? Because they left you because they can't stand to watch you get blessed and to get better. When you were struggling, when you were sad in shambles, they presented themselves as though they cared about you because they found delight in your lowliness. They found fulfillment in being your helper and your comforter. But now they cannot stand you becoming their helper. They were content with you being good but not better than them. They showed happiness and were content with your progress as long as your progress never meant you becoming better than them. Now they found solace in your misery, but now that they see you climbing the ladder upwards and they can't pull you down anymore, they had to leave. Listen to him where the writer mentioned the fact that our lives, your life, is a book before the eyes of people, and they are reading it through and through. No true words have been said. People around you are watching you. Yeah. Some are watching for your good, to cheer you on and to encourage you to be better. And while there's some who are watching you to make sure that you never get blessed, that you never get better, that you never walk with your full potential. The underlying emotion is jealousy. Throughout the times when you were struggling, they stayed with you, but remained jealous of your potential. They were envious of what you had the ability of becoming. They couldn't stand the fact of you become better than you were. And the jealousy showed itself in them stopping you from becoming what you ought to become. The moment you broke free though, the moment you got to the point of your breakthrough blessings, the greatest fear, the fear of you being blessed, was realized, and they couldn't stand it. So they left. The jealousy and envy would not let them stay and watch you rise, but rather it would prompt them to leave. The green eye from the envy was not obvious when you were in trouble, but now that you are getting blessed and they know it, that green eye eventually will turn red. And the result is them walking far away, far where they cannot witness your blessings. The problem with people who are jealous of you, people who hate you, and people who cannot stand to see you get blessed is the fact that the fault is theirs and not yours. It's never about you but them. They have transferred their fears and insecurities into silent aggression towards you. And so don't bother yourself trying to get them back when they leave. The problem is with them and it is not with you. They have spoiled what they have by desiring what you have. It may have been your zeal and dedication to get better and receive blessings that made them not able to stand your blessings because they do not have such zeal and dedication. So it is never your fault. They have left you, so let them go. Their envy led them away, so let them go. It is not your place to try to get them back by lowering yourself to fit into their ego. If their ego is too big to watch you get blessed, then they don't deserve that privilege. If you're getting blessed, it means that self-worth is a sound that they have over time attached that self-importance to the euphoria that they are always going to be better than you, or to the consolation that you, together with them, are going to keep being bottom tier. Nah. But when they see the narrative changing and God has brought you to your blessing, the self-worth is demeaned. And this is why they left you. Not because of anything you did, and not because you're not good enough, but because you're getting blessed, and that blessing is launching you into a new level they crave, but they cannot have. The mistake that you will make at this point is trying to get them back after they left. Allow them to sort out their insecurities and obsession with you. God has removed them from your life because anyone who cannot stand to see you blessed cannot share that blessing. So it was high time they left anyways. Trying to still accommodate people that can't stand to see you get blessed will only cut short your progress. Their jealousy will find a way to bring you down the ladder. Their motto remains, if we cannot climb to the top of the ladder, we will not let anyone climb either. For as long as you, like them, is unable to climb, they have no problem. But the moment God opens a way for you to come up higher, and they have tried to block the way without success, they will have no choice but to leave your life alone. And so instead of going down the ladder to please and massage their ego, no, they keep climbing, keep going up, keep going to the top. You can be like Jesus in Luke chapter 23 verse 34 by praying for them. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And that's the best that you can do. Move on, move into your blessing, move into your season of abundant blessings. And I have to point out that it is worthy of noting that this experience is not new in the world we find ourselves today. The experience of people walking out of your life because they can't stand to see you blessed is one that every great man or woman can relate to, with many examples. You know the story of Joseph in the Bible. His brothers couldn't stand to see him get blessed, and so they left by selling him. They had seen the potential in the young lad, and their envy will not let them sit and watch that happen. And so they tried to do something about it, but they failed. Why? Because God used it for good. I mean, sometimes the devil pushing people to do something and they think that they're trying to hurt you, but God using it for good. They ended up kneeling before him later on. And the same way, all those who can't stand to see you get blessed will have no choice but to kneel before you as you walk into that blessing. Remember David? He was full of grace and potential. Throughout his life, he kept meeting people that couldn't stand him, that couldn't stand to see him get blessed. And they all had to leave. They all have to leave the scene one way or another. Either God removed them from the scene or they abandoned him themselves. And yeah, the Israelites, they were God's chosen people, and even whole nations couldn't stand to see them get blessed. And so you see that it didn't begin today. But however, all these oppositions and abandoning did not stop God from blessing these people and making them great. Their inability to stand with you and cheer you on as you get blessed, or their living your life, does not hinder your blessing or progress in any way. And so do not let their leaving distract you from walking into that new door that God has opened unto you. It is clear why they left. But why not walk boldly into all God has for you and let all those that will leave. Whether they can stand it or not, you will get blessed. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.